come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrumph's hometown value, where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie.
On the road again.
To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio, and streaming at KPVM.TV, and now on Roku devices on this Friday, April 4th, 2025. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening. Authorities are now asking the public for assistance in identifying the people responsible for stealing a local resident's truck and trailer. Here's what News 25 knows so far.
Authorities are investigating 2 related incidents of theft and attempted burglary that occurred on a residential property located at the corner of Leslie Street and Windsong Road. The first incident took place between the evening of March 31st and the early morning hours of April 1st. A white Ford F-250 pickup truck with flared fenders and a black dump trailer was reportedly stolen from the property sometime between 9:40 p.m. and 3 a.m. Just days later, on April 3rd, around 10:45 p.m., a concerned neighbor returning home from work spotted 2 individuals on the same property appearing to attempt another theft. The witness immediately called 911, prompting a swift response from the Nye County Sheriff's Office. Due to poor visibility, the reporting party was unable to provide a description of the suspects. If you have any information regarding either incident or the whereabouts of the stolen vehicle and trailer, please contact the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000. Or to remain anonymous, tips can also be submitted to Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555.
More news now. The 40th Annual Challenge Cup, better known as the Baker to Vegas Relay, is hitting the road this weekend, April 5th and 6th, bringing thousands of law enforcement officers and support crews through our small town of Pahrump.
The 40th annual Baker to Vegas Relay is set to take place this weekend, April 5th and 6th, bringing thousands of law enforcement officers and support personnel through Pahrump, the traditional halfway point in the race. Spanning 120 miles from Baker, California to Las Vegas, Nevada, this relay features 20 stages where teams of law enforcement personnel compete for the most coveted trophy. Southern Nye County Search and Rescue will once again play a vital role in supporting this event. The volunteers will assist with radio communications, timekeeping, and monitoring the progress of the race participants. They will also operate a concession stand offering hot dogs, hamburgers, chili, and soft drinks for attendees and support crews. Their station will be set up along Highway 372 just east of Blagg Road next to the Shell station, and they can be identified by their prominent yellow command bus. Residents and motorists in Pahrump are advised to expect increased traffic throughout the weekend, especially along Highway 372 and the surrounding areas. Drivers should remain cautious and alert for runners and support vehicles during the event.
All right, sports coming up with Mikey Ruhan. Lots of stuff going on. The Raiders signed a quarterback, and while the Vegas Golden Knights didn't have such a great night last night, Mikey, take it away.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights taking on the best team in the league on Thursday evening. We got some lowlights to show you. First period, Alex Iafallo to Mark Shipley, 1-0. Still in the first period, Vegas can't get the puck out of the zone. Adam Lowry makes him pay at the top of the crease, 2-0. Second period, Jets on the power play, Colin Miller with the one-timer, 3-0. Winnipeg goes on to win 4-0. Next up for the Golden Knights, they play the Flames in Calgary on Saturday. The Las Vegas Raiders will have Geno Smith under contract for the next 3 seasons after the quarterback agreed to a 2-year extension on Thursday. Smith signed the agreement worth $85.5 million with $66.5 million guaranteed, making him a Raider until 2027. The Las Vegas Aviators lost to Sacramento River Cats on Thursday evening. 4-2 rematch this evening at 7:05. The college basketball Crown semifinals and championship game will be taking place this Saturday and Sunday at T-Mobile Arena. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. Such talent. And on April 12th, there will be an informational meeting to discuss the Pahrump Valley Academy Charter School. Dr. Tom Waters stopped by the KPVM studios to talk about the details.
Hi there, I'm Tom Waters, and I want to talk to you about a charter school. This is the proposal that we have for a proposed charter school, Pahrump Valley Academy, PVA. We'd like you to join the conversation because there are many people that are asking the question, well, what is a charter school? Why do we have one, or why don't we have one? Why do we need one? And these are questions that people are asking. So join the conversation, and this will be on April 12th from 10 until noon, and it's going to be at the Valley Electric Conference Center. So come there between 10 and noon on April 12th, it's on a Saturday, and you can get all of your questions answered. These are the staff members that are looking forward to answering your questions as to why we need a charter school. It will be the first one in Nye County. It's a college preparatory charter school. Students that come there can be prepared for college. Whether they choose to go to college or not, at least they're prepared for life. And this is something that so many families and so many parents and so many students are interested in. It's a public funded charter school, but ask those questions. Come to the town hall meeting on April 12th from 10 until noon at the Valley Electric Conference Center and get all of your questions answered. Find out what PVA, Pahrump Valley Academy, is all about. And it can definitely benefit Pahrump, benefit your family, and benefit all the students for the future of our great nation. Thank you.
Okay, more news coming up, and we are off to see the Wizard in Vegas. You're watching News 25.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
We learn a lot from our families, like valuable life lessons passed down through the generations. Lessons that build healthy habits and skills, and a healthy awareness of potential dangers. Lessons like how to fix a leaky faucet or pipe so dripping water won't attract pests like cockroaches. And important things like gardening and caring for your yard by removing standing water, which will prevent disease-transmitting mosquitoes from thriving. How to clean up the crumbs when food spills happen, so your home won't become a magnet for mice or ants. You see, a pest-free home is a healthy home. And a healthy home is a happy home. When it comes to keeping our family safe, it's those little life lessons that make all the difference. For more information, visit pestworld.org.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Garner, and I'm working with Save the Children to fight for kids' futures. Poverty impacts 11 million children in the U.S., forcing families to make impossible choices. Every day, parents in rural America are deciding between essentials just to survive: gas or groceries, lunch or laundry, rent or running water. 1 in 5 children are hungry right now because of impossible choices like these. They're more likely to start school significantly behind their peers, and they may never catch up. Growing up in West Virginia, I saw kids living with hunger and poverty, and I've seen the impact Save the Children has on their lives. They give children the nutritious food and learning opportunities they need to thrive, so families don't have to choose. To learn more about how we help kids in rural America, go to SaveTheChildren.org.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25 on this Friday night. I'm Chris Palermo. The Sphere is planning a spectacular version of The Wizard of Oz this summer, and our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us with what we know so far.
In an exciting twist, Sphere Entertainment has teamed up with Warner Brothers Discovery, Google, and Design Studios Magnapus to showcase The Wizard of Oz, blending original content with modern technology. The Wizard of Oz is set to be featured on the Sphere's enormous wraparound LED screen in 16 resolution with 4D physical effects along with AI assistance. Here's a preview of what's to come this August 28th.
Feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Give them back to me, or I'll... It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Sphere Entertainment CEO Jim Dolan described in a statement, quote, "Our goal for the Sphere experience is a diverse slate that leverages Sphere's power as an experiential medium."
The thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my. Why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right.
There's Emerald City. Oh, we're almost there. Emerald City is fast as lightning.
What's happening? What is it? Where's Toto?
You can't rest now. We're nearly there.
The conversion process of the 1939 film into a shorter, enhanced version is estimated at $80 million, according to the New York Post.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your requests. Now go.
Oh, Toto! Go through that water! You cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Who thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness?
Not even the original flying monkeys or an unwilling dose of opium in the form of poppy plants could stop them.
We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. You are really great and powerful. You keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures! The Scarecrow, by virtue of his highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me.
Now those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
There's no place like home. I'm not going to leave here ever again. Because I love you all.
There's no place like home. Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers for News 25.
Thank you, Maria. Great job. Have a great weekend. Have you ever wondered, should I buy a house? Is Pahrump a good place to start? Well, News 25 spoke with a real estate agent to get the details about if and when you should buy a house.
Hi, my name is Camelia Kohlmeyer. I'm a real estate agent with Platinum Real Estate Professionals. I cover Pahrump, Las Vegas, Henderson, Boulder City. And today we're talking about the market, the real estate market in Pahrump especially. So one reason that it's getting a lot of attraction these days is because a lot of people are getting priced out of Las Vegas market, unfortunately. If you think about it, the commute is not even that bad because we have people driving right now from Northwest Las Vegas to Henderson for work, and they're driving about 45 plus minutes to get to work and back. Now with Zillow, actually, last year, you might know, in 2024, Zillow named Pahrump as top destination for retirees because of the housing trend. And they're following that, and they're realizing that a lot of people, whether it's for political views or just the fact that it's close to many national parks, the outdoor activities, whether it's the wineries, casinos, you still have all the entertainment and the low cost of living. And one reason you may be asking, so how come the prices are still so much less, is because the hedge funds, unfortunately or fortunately, have not discovered Pahrump yet. And these are the companies that really, in the last 5 to 6 years, came and bought out a lot of homes that would have been otherwise sold to first-time home buyers. They priced them out because they bought them and they actually put them back on the market for rentals. And because they have not discovered Pahrump, it's still a good time to purchase. I always recommend purchasing, and I'll tell you why. Because when you rent, eventually your rent will go up, right? And you can be working for X amount of years, or as long as you're alive, to pay that rent, unfortunately. Versus when you are buying that home, you know your payments will not increase. Most loan products are set price, set mortgage and principal are the same. Your mortgage, your principal interest are going to stay the same. If anything, it will go down, but it won't raise. So with several products, for example, there might be mortgage insurance that falls off once you get to 20% of equity on your home. So that it will go down. You can always refinance your house and have lower payments, but it will not raise. That mortgage will be set. Whereas rents will always go up, especially with inflation, which is about 5-6% each year.
Now here's Mikey to tell us what's cooking over on the radio side this Sunday morning on Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio and streaming on channel 25.8 and now on the new Ace Country Radio app.
Howdy. When I'm out trading my eggs for gold, I like to take the Ace Country Radio app with me. You can too. Download it today. It's free. On the menu this week on Classic Country Breakfast, born on March 31st, Lefty Frizzle. We'll pay tribute to him. Born on April 1st, Emmylou Harris. We'll celebrate her. Born on April 3rd, Don Gibson. We'll pay tribute to him. Born on April 6th, Merle Haggard. We'll pay tribute to him. Also, we'll pay tribute to Adam Schlesinger from the band Fountains of Wayne, who passed away 5 years ago on April 1st. His friend and bandmate, Jody Porter, calls the show.
But in his opinion, and this was definitely not, going to be a single, but his favorite song he ever wrote was All Kinds of Time. It's a double entendre, and it's quirky and funny, but it's also very emotional, And he just found a way to blend, satire or something, lyrically, especially on that song.
Classic Country Breakfast this Sunday morning at 8 on Ace Country Radio, streaming at channel 25.8, and now on the new Ace Country Radio app.
Thank you very much, Mikey. An important computer tutorial tip with Josh Osborne coming up. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner and Rowe today.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500. thank you, Pahrump, for making the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza #1 in vehicle sales and service once again. We'd like to return the favor. So right now, current Chevy owners can get up to $3,000 in additional savings on some of our most popular SUVs. What's that, you say? You don't own a Chevy? Well, trade in any 2011 or newer vehicle and receive an extra $2,500 off of some of our hottest selling new half-ton trucks from Chevrolet and GMC. Plus, we have low financing options, deep discounts, and other incentives, all to go the extra mile in saying thank you. We love you, Pahrump.
Outside. It's cold inside. Daniel, can you come help me? Thanks, Daniel. Warm and cozy.
What's your magic number? Mine are 3, 6, and 12. Take me home and love me. For 3, 6, or 12 months. Your choice. Choose your own adventure. Make me yours. Show me your world. For 3, 6, or 12 months. So, what are you waiting for? Find your magic number and raise a future guide dog today.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Today's quick tutorial with Josh Osborne discusses the myth of overcharged batteries.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrump Zone Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today we are talking about computer myths. These are things that we've heard our customers say over the years that are unfortunately completely wrong. They've probably done some research online or heard from other people and just got bad data. We're here to bust those myths. Myth number 1 is, if I keep my laptop plugged in, it will overcharge the battery. That is a myth that is completely false. Why? A couple different safeguards that have been put into computers. If you bought your computer in the last 30 years, you're in good shape, and here's why. Number 1, on a software level, in every operating system, there is a service built in called BMS, or Battery Management Systems. And what that is just a utility that monitors and manages the charging of the battery. And when it gets to full capacity, it knows to cut it off. So software has got you covered. Another thing put into place is the actual batteries themselves are now made out of lithium ion. And what that means is that actual material stops receiving a charge from the computer once it's completely full. So on a hardware level, you are completely covered. Software, you got BMS. Hardware, you got the lithium ion technology that stops that. So on two different fronts, you're not going to overcharge your battery. If you're actually worried about your battery health, what you should be worried about is heat. If you have a gaming laptop or a laptop running hot, rising temperatures of the computer itself can cause issues to that battery. You also want to be careful not to leave your battery in a hot car, because those extreme temperatures will cause it to swell and potentially destroy components around it like your touchpad or your keypad. Those are the things you have to worry about. One thing that's important too is to use original quality or OEM accessories with your devices. So if you have, say, a Dell laptop, it's best not to order that cheap Chinese-made charger on Amazon as a replacement. Stick with Dell quality chargers because you're going to get a good product that's built and designed to work with that particular laptop. Anyway, we got more myths to discuss. Lots of stuff that we've heard over the years, some really good ones coming up. Keep watching. We'll catch you guys on the next quick tutorial.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, we're looking at the Lerner and Rowe weather cam, the fair weather clouds, and it's going to be nice weather for the Aviation Nation, the air show down in Nellis this weekend. The complete forecast is coming up.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
It's Ram Truck Month here at Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer. Being your hometown dealer isn't just a slogan. It has a deeper meaning to us. It's helping your neighbors in a time of need. It's knowing everyone at the barbershop, gas station, and grocery store. At Saida Trudeau, we've been serving our community for over 23 years. Our community was built on people from across America. From retired military veterans to farmers, we know how hard you work. During Ram Truck Month, we celebrate you. Come into Saida Trudeau all month long and take advantage of incredible savings, like 1.9% financing for 72 months or as much as $10,000 off MSRP on new 2025 Ram 1500s. That's a great deal for Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. You work hard for your money. During Ram Truck Month, we'll help you keep more of it. Come into Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer for Ram Truck Month. Going on now.
Have you thought of hanging your TV on the wall? Mr. Antenna has 10 years of experience hanging TVs from small to large TVs. Clean up the spaghetti wiring, create more space, and make your TV safer for the little ones. There are 2 mounting options, flat and articulating arm wall mounts. The favorite is the articulating arm for various viewing areas. Hiding your wires is also popular. Call today for your free quote or visit us at MrAntenna.com.
Good evening, Nevada. My name is Roy Rossell, coming to you from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and taking a look at Nevada right now. Up in northern Nevada, Fernley and Fallon are both sitting at 56 degrees. Carson City's at 53, Tonopah at 50, Goldfield at 52, Beatty's at 64, Amargosa at 69, Las Vegas at 67, and Death Valley's at 80 degrees. But here in the beautiful paradise of Pahrump, it's currently 65 degrees. The high today was 66 with partly cloudy skies. The wind was blowing north at 13 miles per hour, humidity 15%, and the sun rose this morning at 6:25 and is setting tonight at 7:08 p.m. The humidity raises up to 22%, and the wind continues to blow northeast at 10 miles per hour. The low tonight is going to be 46 degrees. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. We are seeing a lot of sun in the next 7 days, with just a few clouds sprinkled here and there. Tomorrow on Saturday, it's going to be 72 degrees, 78 on Sunday, which is going to be perfect for those Beatty to Vegas runners. On Monday, it's going to be 81 degrees. Tuesday, 83. Wednesday, up to 89. On Thursday, it's going to be 93 degrees. And Friday, it's going to be 90 degrees. So we are going pretty high up into the temperatures the next 7 days. That's going to be it. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Well, that looks fabulous, Miss Rossell. And I think the runners for the Baker to Vegas relay will appreciate the cooler temperatures at night, even during the day. And we want to cheer them all on and watch out for those folks and their support teams along the roadways here in the region. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. I'm Chris Palermo, News 25. Make it a great weekend.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday morning.